Israel, Sholtol, Tel, Squeak, Tolitzel, Qua. My name is Chantal and I'm from the Squaw Reserve. And this is my story. Drake was born on August 14th, 2011, about 3 years ago from now.
So we are here with Chantal, and Chantal was pregnant at 17, had her baby at 18. How did you feel when you first found out you were pregnant?
When I first found out, I was pretty scared.
Is there anybody that you were afraid to tell?
Really, my really close family, because I just didn't know how they were gonna, you and Auntie and my grandma. I just didn't know how you're gonna react, but yeah, it turned out really okay.
Do you know what you want to do with your life?
For the most part, I know I went to school for 9 months to become a carry, and I'm doing that right now, but that's not really what I do with my whole life. So eventually I want to go back to school and I want to learn some more of our cultural ways and, you know, all our old teachings and everything. And I was actually kind of thinking of maybe becoming a doctor with like combining our old traditional ways with modern medicine, but that's just a thought. And maybe psychiatry or, you know, genealogy, there's a lot of different things, but even a biochemist, the sky's the limit right now.
Although things seem to have worked out for you with having a baby early, is there any advice that you can give the next generation, or advice you could give your son in regards to early pregnancy?
Well, if possible, I think they should wait a little longer because it makes going to school a lot more challenging. But, you know, it's not horrible, but as long as you have a very good support circle around you, I think it will work out fine. But there are instances where, you know, some people don't have that very, you know, close-knit family, and it makes it a lot harder to, you know, go back to school or get a job, and I think those are really important to, you know, your education, so you can get a good career going, and, you know, not have to live on welfare or, you know, DIA to cover everything for you. Not that those are bad, but, you know, it's just a lot easier when you don't have to continue asking people for money, and it's good being independent.
If Drake grew up and became a father early, would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I wouldn't condemn him for it, since I did the exact same thing. If I got mad, I feel like I'd be hypocritical. And I'd want him to support his child and, you know, make sure to go talk to his girlfriend or his wife, maybe. I don't know.
So that's the advice that you would give him?
Is to continue on with education, get a good job, and support his child, yes. And be there for his girlfriend.
And how do you define being there for his girlfriend?
I'd say, you know, spend time with your child, and, you know, I don't want to say be there again, but that's not good. And
because people can just be there, but they, you know, quality time is different than just being there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, then that'd be depending on the age. So if they're little, then, you know, the early morning 4 a.m. wake-ups and the 2 a.m. changing and burping and all of that when they're, you know, 6 months and under, and then playing with them from 6 months up and reading to them, and yeah.
This is it then, and I would like to end with thanking you for helping me make the video and letting you know, if you did not, that I am proud of you as a young mother. Just wanted to let you know that that I'm not disappointed. I'm happy with the way that you are, and I think our world is really complete with Drake in it. And Brandon. I guess. It's okay. And I'm not worried about your future or Drake's future.
Mama made me want to cry.
Love you, baby.
I love you too, Mom.
And we are done. I was thinking,
Intergenerational healing. At the start of the semester, I wasn't sure I was going to come back to the university to finish the Lens of Empowerment certificate. The first semester was really emotionally charged for myself, really opened up a lot in me that I had to reflect on and sort, and realize that, I still have a lot of work to do in terms of learning how to heal. And the night before the classes were to begin, I put out to the universe that I didn't know if I was strong enough to come back and complete the certificate. And I said a prayer before I went to bed. And I put it out there for the Creator, for my ancestors, for maybe any energy source out in the universe. And it came back to me through a dream, and it was with my mom. And my mom said, you have to finish this. You can finish this. I need you to make one more art piece and share this with your class and share it with the university. And in this dream, my mom showed me a yardstick, and she showed me some images to put on it and some phrases to put on this stick. And I woke up and I thought, wow, that was a really powerful dream. I don't know if I still, even with having that dream, I still doubted and I questioned myself. And I thought, well, maybe I'll go to my first class and see what happens. And I really was just really putting it out there that I didn't really know what I was going to do or if I could finish this. And I missed the first class. And then I attended the next day to the second class, and the instructor talked about this final project. And I thought, looking at the films I'd already done, I wasn't sure I wanted to revisit those. And I didn't know if I would want to do another fine edit or revisit that. I really felt like I needed to come up with something else. And I thought maybe it was this dream. So I created the piece, the yardstick, and I painted on there, and I'm not an artist. And I brought this yardstick back to Heritage Park to symbolize the intergenerational healing, as my mom attended the St. Mary's Residential School in Mission, where the Heritage Park is. And really just a symbol for myself as to how we're coping with our grief and our loss, and how we keep moving forward and we keep continually healing for ourselves and for our ancestors. My mom did share when she was sick was that, we're going to do a lot of healing for her and for our family that have gone. And she said we have to use our voices, and we have to be strong, and we have to participate and everything that we can that becomes available. And I think being a lens student was a good starting place for myself. And I hope you enjoy the film.